And we are making some crispy, crunchy, and amazingly flavored biscuits or cookies to go with your evening tea time. Hey guys, welcome back to Spices and Flavors, and let's make some super yummy and delicious Jeera biscuits or Jeera cookies today. Let's start by roasting our jeera or cumin seeds until they are nice, fragrant, and changes their color. I'm gonna roast them in microwave. You can of course roast it on a stove top as well. Meanwhile, the usual grind. You know it by now, right? Take some softened butter and sugar and cream it until they are well combined. Since it's such a small amount, I'm gonna cream it by a hand mixer itself. But later on, I figured out that instead of a whisk, using a spatula is way too easier and much better. So I switched on to a spatula and creamed it until they are combined. To this, let's add in our dry ingredients, which is nothing but all-purpose flour, that is maida, and salt. We will add this in 2 batches and combine it until mixed. Once it's almost mixed, put this to a side and take out the roasted jeera and coarsely crush it using a rolling pin. We do this to release the fragrance and also to get some small bits, some powdery form and some whole jeera, that is to get a different texture layer while you are biting onto your cookie. Add these to your flour and butter mixture, reserving about a tablespoon of it to sprinkle on top while rolling the dough. Now that everything for our dough mixture is ready, combine it to form into a cookie dough. Never knead your dough or else it would form gluten, which we do not want. Since I had creamed my butter and sugar really well, my mixture was not dry and I was able to make it into a dough easily. Now if your mixture is dry, you could use about a tablespoon of milk at a time until you combine everything into a dough. Transfer the dough onto your worktop, flatten it out and give it a circular shape. Cling wrap and refrigerate it for around 10 to 15 minutes to harden the butter a bit so that it is easier for us to roll it. After 10 to 15 minutes, lightly dust your worktop with some flour. Take out the dough and roll it to even thickness. And then using your favorite cookie cutter, cut your desired shape out. If while rolling some of your dough cracks, do not worry, just squeeze them together and keep rolling, it will come together. Finally, sprinkle the jeera on top that we had reserved, and then with your rolling pin, roll it lightly with light hands so that it sticks to the dough. Finally, transfer the cookie dough onto a baking tray that has been lined with a parchment paper. And then gather the scraps together into a dough once again. Roll it to even thickness, sprinkle some jeera on top, cut out your desired shape and line it along with the previous batch. Now let's bake them in a preheated oven of 170 degrees Celsius for around 10 to 12 minutes. After about 2-3 minutes, transfer it to a wire rack and let it cool completely. What we are looking for is a golden brown on the edges and a pale center, just like our butter cookies. Because this recipe is adapted from the most famous recipe on my channel, that is the 3-ingredient butter biscuits. Have you checked it out yet? Our super crispy and crunchy cookies are now ready. Enjoy it with your tea time, and if you enjoyed, then do like this video, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to Spices and Flavors for more such easy and amazing recipes. I will see you soon with yet another one. Until then, this is Sushma signing off from Spices and Flavors. Take care. Bye bye.